Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Listen, we got such a good response from the interview, the story where I was telling you about. Let me rewind it for you. Right, the legend, the man, the myth, my homeboy Sleepy himself. We got him here to let him tell you his own story and what he's been up to. But before we get into this, listen, if you're new to this channel, you never watch this channel, I need you to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay in contact with us. Hey, and if you're feeling lucky, man, and you feel like you want to bless somebody, let me show you something. Go on our website, check us out, NKOSI, man. Shop with us, NKOSI, kicks and clothing. Hey, man, everything helps. We having a summer sale right now, from the shoes, to the kicks, to the hats, to the fits. Go out there and find you something, man. But with that being said, before we get into this, we got an interview of a guy named Sleepy Wonder. Y'all do your research and look up Sleepy Wonder. That's the reggae artist. I will put that video in the comments below this video, okay? And then there's another Sleepy who used to run Shaw's Ballpark. Everybody know him, we know him too. But the Sleepy we talk about today is the man right here. This is the man. I gotta edit it, man. You good? That's we talk about the man right here, Sleep Dog. What's up, man?
One day at a time, bro.
Man. What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm trying to stay out the way, bro.
Stay out the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spending this other half of my life out here in this free cypher.
Okay.
Working hard to do that. It's an everyday job, bro.
Right.
What's going on?
Now, for those that's slow, if y'all remember, this the one I was telling y'all about in the story that came through that blaze. Now listen, I don't gotta say this, but I'm gonna keep it real. Ever since I met this guy right here, man, he's always been a real brother to me. If I ever really had a real problem with somebody, it was only 2 people in my life. I got 7 brothers, and I'm the oldest. So I don't have a big brother. So if it ever came down to somebody that I had to go get, one of them is resting right now. God rest his soul, that's Rio Sims. It was like a big brother to me, and this man right here, because ever since I met him, he always been the same. He ain't never changed, always showed love, and he a solid dude. And I like solid people like that, man. So, you're back home now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've been home 10 years now, man.
Tell us about your journey, man. We looking at today here, man.
Well, but the thing is, I come from we come from a symbolic lifestyle.
Right.
We come from, everything, the beginning is a little rough, man.
Right.
Institutional juvenile delinquency from the age of 14 years old.
Right.
I went inside the juvenile detention center. That's probably about the
Right.
time I met you.
Right. Now, look, I want to cut you off,
Yeah.
but just because he said that, he's like about around the juvenile detention center.
Yeah.
Now, let me show you how long we been rocking. I remember we were somewhere, and this guy came in. I won't call the dude name, but he was saying his raps. This guy was saying his raps like he wrote Sleepy raps, but he was saying the raps. So I'm like, yo, I seen Sleepy. I'm like, boy, we got a nigga here who can spit, boy. He bringing that joint too. So I start kicking what the dude said. Sleepy's like, hold on. He said that? I don't know that this nigga done kicked Sleepy whole rap to me. Mm-hmm. Man, Sleepy seen that nigga, man, got hold of him, man. And bro, we been like that ever since, man. It's been like that ever since, man.
But that's good, bro.
Right.
We felt like we had something to prove.
Right.
We having fun with it.
Right. But now we grown, and we put our things behind us. I mean, to the youngins that's listening right now, that might be on the wrong path, headed down the path that we went. What could you tell them to stop them from, how much time did you do now?
Well, altogether I've done 21 years. I just came over 15-year federal penitentiary bid. I've been on 10 years off that. I came home in 2016, within 2001. Now, the question you just asked, well, what could I tell the youth?
Right.
If I had to say something to them that I think they might redirect them.
Right.
Either you gonna humble yourself or life is gonna do it for you. You got a decision. Now you can take an initiative and do it yourself, or you can get it done the hard way. You're gonna listen to somebody.
Wow.
Either you're gonna listen to what you need to do out here, or you're gonna go back there and let the guards and the police tell you what to do every day, all day. So you're gonna listen to somebody, so you got to learn to listen.
Wow.
In order to learn, you got to listen. Need your ear to learn. The word ear is on the inside to learn. Break it down. L-E-A-R-N.
Woo, you hear that?
Love it. It's ear. That
Wow.
means you have to listen to learn.
Wow, that's hard. I ain't never heard that like that, but I love that.
So that's one thing I would want to tell someone who's younger than me.
Right.
That you got to listen and learn, and you better humble yourself. If not, life is going to do it for you. You're not going to like what life is going to do to you and get you to be humble.
Wow.
You know
And he did 21, what'd you say, 21 years?
Yeah, so the 21 years come in for this. I did, when I was 14 years old, went to reformatory school. It's 5 reformatory schools in the state of North Carolina. I went to 4 of them. From getting transferred through behavior purposes. When I was 14, I came home when I was 18.
Wow.
I came home when I was 18. That's when by the time that incident went down, you talking about the Charles ballpark.
Right.
You know, and
tell me this, man. Just not that that highlighted, but since we there, let's rewind it back. What was really in your mind that night? Like where were you at, man? Cause I was towed up that night, man. I'm just glad you hit me to what was going on. Cause I was drunk.
Man, I was somewhere I didn't need to be, bro.
Right.
I'm talking spiritually.
I got you. Oh,
I'm talking about spiritually.
Y'all pay attention and
I was
listen.
somewhere I didn't need to be spiritually. And hey, I was 18 years old.
Right.
I still remember how old I was, and I didn't value life whatsoever.
Wow.
I don't nothing hard about that because I didn't have enough sense to value life. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So at no point in time will I glorify, those type of activities. But at the same time, I ain't gonna forget about that either, because I know that's where I come from, and
Right.
you don't forget where you come from, so you don't want to go back.
That's right.
So I don't want to go back to that lifestyle. So, and it was a hard transition. I'm still transitioning. It ain't over with. It's gonna be a fight to the day that I die.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't got it all figured out yet.
Right.
But I'm not where I need to be, but I'm sure in a whole better place than I was.
I know that's right.
I'm working to get all the way there.
That's
you know what
right,
I mean?
man. That's right.
Rome won't build in one night.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I think that should be every man's duty, man, to be the best person they can possibly be.
That's right.
Because if you ain't trying to do that, you really ain't making. You got to try to reach your full pinnacle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That should be every person's plan.
Right.
There's gonna be oops and hiccups on the way. You got to know you're not perfect. You can't beat yourself down when you fall short of the glory.
Right. Right. Because you will fall.
Yeah, you gonna fall. See, that's what separates the winners from the losers. See, the winners was able to fall and got back up.
Right.
The losers, they failed and tapped out. That's the only difference between the winners and the losers.
Right. Or they keep making excuses of why they can't get up.
I'm trying to be on the winning side.
Right, right. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. You just
stand
sat right here. You just sat right here and told this audience that you did 21. You home and you look better. You're talking better. You just came out from work. You know what I'm saying? We sitting in your place right now. You drove up here. You're doing a hell of a lot better than a lot of them.
Got my own business.
So look at that.
I got a book too. I actually
go ahead, man. Plug all of that into it.
Actually, while I was inside the penitentiary, I needed the avenue, the vent.
Right.
You know what I mean? So writing. I find writing and reading to be therapeutic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I read a book. First time I read a book, it was called "Let That Be the Reason" by Vicky Stringer.
Okay. Nah, I haven't read it.
I'm gonna tell you about Vicky Stringer. Vicky Stringer went to the federal penitentiary on a conspiracy charge back in 2005.
Right.
She's a woman out of Ohio. So while she was inside the federal penitentiary, she wrote a book called "Let That Be the Reason."
Right.
So I had never read a book from the beginning to the end in my life. So I wanted to challenge myself to read a book to the beginning to the end.
Right.
So I was in isolation, so I had nothing to do but to read.
I got you.
So I was in isolation from smoking marijuana on the yard. I know you know what that's about.
Right.
So while I was in there, the trustee came through with a book cart, and I picked that book up off the book cart and I read it from the beginning to the end. It was an urban novel. The content in the book was low, but she was telling her life story about her transition on how she become who she is now.
Right.
So I read the story like, damn, I got a story too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say her book was low content, but compared to my life story, I felt like it was.
Right.
I'm like, shit. If she wrote this right here,
right,
and can transition her life with this story,
right,
I need to find a way to put my story in this book so maybe I can help somebody.
right.
Maybe it can be, maybe somebody that reads something that spark a light in their head to make them want to turn around and have a better life. It don't take but one word.
Right.
It don't take but one word. Maybe only one person reads the book and gets something out of it.
Right.
If just one person reads the book and gets something out of it, my job is done.
That's right, bro.
I don't care if just one person is touched and influenced by
what's the name of the book, man?
Self-Survival 15 Years Behind Enemy Lines. It's part 1. It's supposed to be part 2 and 3. It's supposed to be the trilogy, right? But since I came out here, you know, life, get the life and work, you know what I'm saying? The demands of life don't give me time to write like I did in the penitentiary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I put it on the back burner, but 2 and 3 is coming.
Right.
But right now, Self-Survival Part 1, 15 Years Behind Enemy Lines on all platforms. Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, Amazon.com. Order it, beat your door in 2 days.
Right.
Self-Survival 15
Y'all support my man, bro. Support my dude, because he a real one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everything ain't been peaches and cream, man.
Right.
Everything ain't been peaches and cream. I stood up to what's happening. I ain't ducking nothing.
Man, you know what you ought to do? You ought to picture to somebody, man, like Netflix or somebody, man.
I mean, you know, I ain't never think that's too big for me to do. And that ain't no bad idea.
That's right. Tubi too.
Yeah, because the book is already in manuscript platform.
Right.
It just need to be put into a film.
Right.
You know, that's not outside my realm of thinking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man, listen, right here on my channel, right here on this channel, we do big things and we push the YBEs. That's the Young Black Entrepreneurs. For y'all who don't know that, that's what we do. And next week, man, I got a surprise for y'all. I got a surprise guest, man, and I don't want to give it away, man, but God has put me in contact with some real people. So you know what I'm doing? I'm connecting with the real people I know. Listen, I feel like, I just said this in a song, man. I feel like Mitch. In the car and paid it for. When he said, anybody that looked at me funny, anybody owes me money, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I ain't even messing with those kind of folks. I'm reaching out for the real ones, because God put a real person behind me, man, that want to push everything I'm doing, and they don't want to see me do nothing but grow and expand. And that's why I'm looking for real folks that I want to see grow and expand and grow also. Cause everybody got a story, man. And yours is a real one, man. You've been through a lot, brother, you know. A lot of cats, you know, they would have came home, and I seen cats go away for a long time and they get out, like you say, institutionalized. But you came out and you got right to it. You got right to it, man. You ain't look back.
So you use that, it's all about how you process what goes on with you.
Right.
It's all about your interpretation of how you process what happened in your life. Okay, I went to the penitentiary. I could have took it as dawn time, dead time, and kicked myself in the ass the whole time. Right. Instead, I use it as a time to rebuild myself. Right. I use it as a college. Right. I soaked up all the education around it that I could to transition my life. You got to deinstitutionalize yourself. Right. The same way you was taught this shit, you got to do the same. You got to unteach yourself by doing something working against it. And you had to do a repetitious order. Builds character. Right. If you keep doing something over a period of time, eventually it'll become who you are. Right. So I'm gonna give you a small example. I ain't gonna hold you up with it, right? So I remember in my younger days, I had a problem in the morning with speaking with people. Right. I couldn't wake up in the morning and talk to you because I was so miserable. Right. It wasn't no, hey, how you doing, good morning, none of that shit. It was all grunts in the morning. Right. That's a character defect that I didn't enjoy. Right. I didn't like that character defect about myself, and I know how I got like that from being around people like that and being in environments where I want nothing to talk about anymore. Right. So what I did is I worked against that. I made a conscious decision every morning when I get up to speak to people. Right. Hello, brother, how you doing? Right. How you doing, good brother? How you doing? I've done this over the years, over and over when I didn't want to. Now it's second nature. That's what I do. Right. I speak. I don't give a damn what's going on. Right. No time is gonna be hard enough and make me bitter enough where I don't want to speak to my brother. Right. And if you be around me long enough, you'll see me do that. Right. Every time. Early in the morning, I had to work to do that. I used to be like that. That's how I know that you can transition yourself. Right. Whatever you got going on, you can change. You change your mind, you change your life. That's it. Right. I know that for a fact. Right. And that's the beautiful thing, man. So tell me this, man. You still mess with the music? I know you do music one time, man. You still messing with it? I mean, music always gonna be in me, man, because That been my ventilation system all my life, but I ain't sat down and broke nothing.
Right.
You know, that man, you know, I don't want to feel like age took it from me because you
Right.
know, I just had it.
Right.
Answer
Right.
that question throughout, I know I have.
I got you. I got
I
you.
need to expose to because it's a God-given gift.
That's
You
right,
use
man.
it, you lose it.
That's right.
I know that, but no, I haven't.
Right. It's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, bro. Listen. I tell cats, man, around here, everybody knows Sleep like Scarface. His stories when he drop them, man. You know, we always remember that Mr. Stoney. I walk the streets and all the girls they be young. Come on, man. You know I know. Listen, this you talk about a real. You talk about a real Johnson County, you know, no cackalack legend I'm sitting beside right now, a real OG, man. And I just blessed, bro, that I was able to catch you, do this interview with you, man, and shed some light on what you got going on, man. I didn't even know you had a book out, though, man. Nah, man.
Self-Survival 15 years behind.
So tell them the title again, man.
Self-Survival 15 years behind enemy lines, part 1. I'm with Christopher Artis. So Google it right now and tell you everything. Hey, it's even on ebook too, $9.99.
Go cop that.
You ain't gotta go to the
Go cop that.
Oh, and another thing, there's no profanity in this book.
Look at
No profanity. I'm gonna tell you, I want to challenge myself with that too because I find out that you know people use a lot of slang, man, due to the lack of vocabulary. You know what I mean? So I wanted to challenge myself and strengthen my vocabulary where I didn't have to use cuss words anymore. So I challenged myself to write a book with no profanity, no obscene language, period, right? I'm still working on that today because I curse now.
Right.
But I'm working on it.
Right.
That's the thing.
That's the thing, man.
I'm working
on
on
it.
it. It ain't finalized. I'm working on it.
Word.
Gotta be working on something, bro.
So, man, listen. Where do you go? Where do you go from here, man?
I've been home now, you said. I've been home 10 years now, man. 10 years? Boy, I ain't never been home 10 years. That's the record.
Wow.
I have never been sit still out here in the street cycle for 10 years.
Wow.
When I was 40 years old, I had did 21 years of my life.
Wow.
The thought of it made me sick on my stomach. I can't get it. I had did 21 years of 40 years in the penitentiary when I took on my 40th birthday. I sat down and thought about it. It made me sick on the damn stomach.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And yeah, it's easy to happen.
Yeah. But look at you though, man. You sit here, you're dropping these jewels. You got your own business. You working, you grinding, man. And bro, it's a beautiful thing, man. Because from the generation we came up in, a lot of them ain't here no more. A lot of them ain't here no more, and a lot of them ain't gonna come home. So you know it's a blessing. Man, listen, God will put you. God will take you through a situation to get you where He wants you to be.
Exactly.
And then when He gets you where He wants you to be, it's up to you, like you doing right now. You ain't got to sit here and tell them. You can tell them nigga go shoot up the world. Cause this nigga shot it up. This nigga shot the world up.
Yeah.
But he telling you, hey, look, boy, you don't want to sit down somewhere. You better humble yourself before somebody humble for you.
Yeah.
And that's what I found God did with me, man. Like I just did a song. I got a song called "Keep 'Em Out of Prison," and I say I hope the song that I sing can keep them out of prison. You know, a lot of songs that people sing to keep people out of prison, they become snitching. Now, when I'm saying the songs I'm saying, I'm telling them about my life, what I've been through. You know, a lot of people commit suicide, man, because stuff gets so rough, the pressure. I seen a lady on TikTok today. They said she went live today. Matter of fact, she went live because she was stressed out. She worked 2 jobs. She went live right before she killed herself. Come on, man. So this world, man, life is designed to beat you down, but you gotta be stronger. Like you were saying earlier, you said something about winners and quitters.
What's up?
The difference between them is the winners keep going. They don't let it just keep them down.
Keep getting up.
Man.
That's the only difference. That's the only damn difference.
Right. But look, man, I'm just happy, bro.
Man, I'm glad you came by.
Man, you know I was coming. I was coming to get this interview, man.
Man, I was on the way to work, but I turned around. You see, when you told me you was here, I said, I cannot let that man come down here and don't do that.
Right.
I called the customer. I said, look here.
Right.
We're gonna have to reschedule this.
Right.
I got something that need to be done.
I know that's right, brother.
Yeah,
I had to put you out here, man, to let folks hear it for themselves, let them see you, man. Cause we got such a good response from when I was telling the story. I wanted them to actually see the man, the myth, the legend. Cause bro, I could go on, man. I got so many stories, man. I could just tell, man. You always been a real brother. Like, that's what I'm saying. My mama had 7 boys, and I'm a twin. So I ain't never had a big brother. But there's only 2 guys in my life that if I ever really needed somebody, it was gonna be Real Sims. God rest his soul, he ain't here no more. And this brother right here, because they always kept it real with me. And in this world that we live in nowadays, hard to find real folks. So when you find real folks, you better keep them with you, man. Cause hey, the world we live in now, boy, they'll smile in your face, put a knife in your back real quick. So when you find some real folks, you gotta stick with them folks. People who really been through something. People that cut, how they say, cut from the same cloth, you can understand. And man, shoot, I got some stuff up the sleeve. He don't know. I have to tell you, I got some real surprise for folks, man. I'm supposed to be having somebody on my show next week, and he's tied into some real people, man. I'm talking about some good people. But I'm gonna let him tell you. I won't spill the beans just yet. But I want to do a song with Sleepy, man. I'm working on another project. Try to get him on a song with me or something, man. We're gonna try to get something out of him, man, and put him out there. But y'all make sure y'all check in with him, man. How can they reach you on social media? Any social media?
You got to reach me on Next Door.
Okay.
Under Precision Duck Drive-In Cleaning. That's my HVAC company name. I have an HVAC company.
Okay.
Certified HVAC technician. Any problems with that? My business telephone number, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
919-820-2237. Precision Duck Drive-In Cleaning. I do drive-ins. I do your whole home preventable maintenance and air duct cleaning. Anything dealing with HVAC, call me. Small business owner operator. I'm gonna give you more than a reasonable price. I have no overhead. I'm gonna let you benefit from that. 919-820-2237. Precision Duck Drive-In Cleaning.
See, everybody I work with got business, is about business, and we're trying to help people grow their businesses. That's the only way we're gonna make it, when we work with each other and help each other out, you know? Yeah, man, but with that being said, to my subscribers and my listeners, man, until next time, we will catch you.
My man.